Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and if you've entered the Destiny giveaway, please check your inbox because I have messaged the winner and Activision will send you out your prize as soon as you get back to me with all the details that I need. But we're not here to talk about Destiny, however I am going to do a video straight after this one that has some of my thoughts, not all of them because I haven't beat the game yet, but I have however beat this game here, which is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Edition. Pro tip, I will probably send you a 50-cent coin if you can count how many times I switch between Diablo and Diablo. But besides that, I want to get through to the point because I know a lot of you probably won't watch till the end. However, listen to me now. If you have not played or bought this game, right, do it today or tomorrow, please. And I will tell you why. It's because, first of all, this is an absolutely amazing game, right? However, this is the month of September. There's still a couple of days left. We're only on like the 12th or the 13th. That's half a month. However, in October, you're going to be getting FIFA, NBA, if you're into that kind of thing. You're going to get Shadow of Mordor. You're going to get Assassin's Creed. You're going to get all these great indie games that I know are coming out that I can't remember the name of. You're also going to get Forza, I believe it is. You're going to get all these other bloody games. And then you're thinking, that's okay. I can play all of those in October. And then November comes and you're going to get Dragon Age, and you're going to get Call of Duty, and you're going to get Far Cry, and you're going to get Grand Theft Auto, and this poor bastard is going to fall to the wayside. So the reason I'm saying buy it now is so you can play it, beat it, have fun with it, and then you can move on. That's why primarily why I got it, if I could speak English. But let me tell you why it's a great game. Now, I haven't played Diablo since Diablo 2 back when it first came out in 2000 and blah. Pretty much 10, 11, 12 years. I'm sure it was 2003. I probably should have Googled that, but it was a bloody long time ago. So if none of you have played Diablo, don't worry. It's not like if you haven't played the first two, it's going to destroy itself from within. You'll be okay. It's a dungeon crawler, which if you don't know, it's pretty much an RPG with like kind of a weirdy top-down kind of view where you just destroy everything for loot. That's all it is. You don't have to pay attention to the story. As a matter of fact, the story is garbage, so I wouldn't recommend paying attention anyway. It's great if you have some friends you can drag along into there, because that makes the experience all the more better. Because it's one of those games that just is insanely fun all of the time. And I know that it sucks for the PC dudes who had all those problems at launch, but there's no problems that I've encountered yet. And again, I've flogged the game. I'm like level 70 and then with all my Paragon points. You know, there are some complaints. We'll get into those a little bit later because I need to discuss what makes it a great game. It's just there's so much satisfaction in just blowing everything to shit and then looting their corpses for rare weapons and rare items. And it's just a really smooth, really fun game. It's a lot more lighter than I remember Diablo being. But of course, that's just the World of Warcraft thing bleeding into it like, you know, sadly happens with all Blizzard stuff. It's fine. Because I'm used to it because Torchlight was kind of the same deal, but that was an amazing game as well. If you haven't played that on PC, go out and get Torchlight 1 and 2. I think you can get them for like $10 now. Great game. It's pretty much Diablo. But yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, you can pick what class you want and then you get all the way, beat the game with that class and pick another class because it is a whole new skill set. It's a whole new, you know, skill tree. It's a whole new bunch of weapons that you can use. And not only that, but you know, the more that you play with friends, the more fun the game becomes. Like I was playing with Tanner for a majority of the game, and we just went through and destroyed things. Just him and I, brothers in arms, destroying stuff, and it's just a really fun social experience as well. But my complaints are with, you know, primarily with the class system actually, because I always play as a rogue. So if you have a game like Dragon Age or Skyrim or stuff like that where you can pick what class you want because it's an RPG. Of course you can do that in this game. You know, you've got the sorcerer, the wizard, you know, you've got the big tank guys, you've got the shield and sword, you've got the massive sword, you've got the archer, which I was led to believe was the rogue class, but you're pretty much using bows and arrows, which there's nothing wrong with. Like I actually, after I got used to it, found out that that's pretty much my favorite class, but I thought it would be a bit more roguey with the blades and stuff like that. But to my knowledge, that class specifically doesn't exist. I'm sure you can put daggers on other people, but you know, it's not really a rogue class. I mean, the story was crap. It made little to no sense and was just silly. But again, you're not playing this for the story. It's just dumb fun. You know, you can put on a YouTube video or something, listen to music. You know, listen to a TV show that you just want to watch through again. Because it's just an amazing experience. Another problem I had with the game is that it's really, really, really easy. And then, all of a sudden, it gets really hard, and then it's really easy again. And I think this is kind of... because the way that the enemies work and the way that you're given gear kind of doesn't blend together very well. And I'll tell you what I mean. Like, I was playing on normal for the first couple of hours, and I'm like, holy shit, this is easy. And the more higher you go in difficulty, the more perks you get. So you'll get 150% XP, 150% gold find, and then on harder, you'll get 200%, 300%, and so forth, so on. So I put it on hard, and like, yeah, this is easy, I'll put it on expert. And then you put it on expert, and then it's not so much that the game itself is harder, it's just that your weapons aren't as good. I know what it sounds like I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to, it's hard to explain. Like, I found out, like, I didn't get many, I got a lot of legendary items, but I always found that the gold items were mostly better, especially in terms of the bow and arrows. But again, it depends what kind of character you want to play as. But yeah, go and pick it up because it's just an amazing experience, an amazing game, and I can't recommend any more because it's great. Thumbs up. So yeah, go and play it now because you're never going to play it unless you do it now. So do it now. It's a great game. But yeah, the combat's really smooth. Really smooth. I mean, it works so well on a controller that I'm quite impressed because it just maps to all the buttons. Like, there's no, like, hold left trigger and then push X or A or B, you know, like, to bring up the different menus. It's all on just the face buttons and the triggers, and it just works really well. The skill trees are great. You level up really, you know, leveling up is really fun. Some of the bosses are easy, and then some are really hard, which is always fun. I mean, again, play with friends because you get the mixture of, like, the dude with the arrows who can hang back, and then the wizard who can do this stuff, and then the big tank dude who's just in there in the middle of it. You can also have a follower as well, so don't think that just because you don't have like Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus and you can't, you know, play online doesn't mean that you can't have a person in there. It's not split screen that I'm aware of. I don't think it would be, because that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, like, if you haven't played a dungeon crawler before, go and get it and see if you like it, because dungeon crawlers are the shit. They are so fun. I love all of them. I mean, other ones, if you don't want to spend like 50 bucks on Diablo, there's also Torchlight on PC, which is awesome. Torchlight 1 is on Xbox Arcade. That's really fun. Deathspank, to a degree, is somewhat of a dungeon crawler, but yeah, they're just really fun, they're really awesome, and it's just that thrill of killing everything and getting all the loot and then just selling it for gold that means nothing anyway, because why would you buy weapons in this game? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, tell me if you like Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls Edition. It would be pretty disappointing to just get Diablo 3, because it's quite a short game. Like, I'm like, oh, now we're here, oh, it's Diablo. Oh no, wait, Reaper of Souls now kicks in, and then you play through that for a couple of hours. I mean, you're only going to get a couple of hours out of this game at best. But, you know, the replayability is huge. Huge, so go and pick it up. It also comes with like a, I can't remember, is it Bounties mode? And that's really great for playing with friends as well. There's no PvP, obviously, but yeah, it's a great game, so go and pick it up. If you've played it, let me know what you think. So yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.